How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to some more Black Bordering in Bloons Tower Defense 6. I'm your host, the true bad Omen. And today, I welcome you to Pat's Pond, my least favorite map in all of BTD6. I find this tougher than Quad, which is my second least favorite map. An expert map, a literal expert map, a true expert map. And I find this harder. I was not looking forward to doing this map next, which is why I took about a week off from doing BTD6. And on stream, we've mostly been doing, Yokai Watch, T100%ing, and some Masochist Master mode in Terraria, which I'm really which is going really well so far. I'm having a lot of fun with that. But we're back. I've got a plan and a layout for you that is a fairly consistent way to beat Pat's Pond Black Border. 3 starting dart monkeys are pretty much just going to go as much into these crevices as possible. So him as bottom left, him as top left, and him as top right as possible. And if you do it right, round 9 should end with a red balloon almost about to leak here. But it doesn't. And you're able to afford Sauda. Our hero choice today. She's a Viking. She's a menace. She's a goddamn queen. If you guys do enjoy these Bloons Tower Defense 6 videos and want to see more of them, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it helps the channel out a ton and is completely free to do. It also lets me know that you guys like these, and I should keep making more for you. And hey, if there's ever a black border on a map that I have not made a video on that you guys want to see, make sure to drop it in the comments below, and I'll try to set up a strategy for it. We're not going to pop this rock open for our next round, where we're going to put our sub down there. Okay, round 13, we're going to place down this sub here, and we're going to start slowly upgrading it to airburst darts. There we go, twin guns, and then our early game carry is going to be these airburst darts. If you've ever done any CHIMPS map on the wall that has water, you know how good airburst darts are. They will carry a run for the longest time, just like Billy Joel. Anyway, it is currently 12:30 a.m. midnight 0030. But yeah, I figured I want to get this over with. I don't like Pat's Pond. I want to end it as soon as possible. That way I don't have to deal with this ever again, unless a new update comes out that has a lot of balance changes that makes my run impossible. That wouldn't be fun. Then I'd have to make a new tutorial on Pat's Pond, because then that one would be obsolete. And you know what makes people obsolete? Obsoleteness. Anyway, now, end of round 20, we're going to get the airburst starts, and Captain Jack Harkness here is just going to continue the run going. Now, I'm going to start clearing these trees because they don't actually make a difference, and we are going to need to clear them for round 28. First purple round. Do you think we'll get to see purples? Barely. You can see them for a couple frames. Alright, 27 done. We're going to remove the final rock. And we're going to place down our good friend, Bill. He's got a full metal jacket, nothing else, and he is very strong. Everybody, say hi to Bill. You know what? Let's call him Daro Brian. Thanks, Greg. Now, Daro Brian down here, our sniper, Daro Brian, is going to be our he's going to be our lead popper all the way up until 59. That is correct. He's going to be our only lead popper until 59. And with a completely open map like this, he's able to hit every lead in a 70-mile radius. He's a goddamn genius, Cotton. Alright, 33 is a very easy camo round. Sauda is, luckily, even after all of her nerfs, still able to handle this by herself. Even though we do had one scare with that near leaking camo blue balloon. Even after the millions of nerfs that Sauda got shot with, she's still able to handle herself. Alright, for my least favorite round, 36. This is the one round, I believe this is the one round that, I've lost to in the, 5 test runs I've done, the 5 Black Border test runs I've done on my modded account. You want to place the village in a very specific spot, where I think it's right here, yeah, where your sub is going to be underneath the range, right here. And you still have enough space to place down... Yeah, there we go. So you can see it. And you still have enough room to place down a glue gunner directly above your dart monkey. Because if this sub... I'm going to turn this back off now. It's actually very annoying. I just needed to show that there was, in fact, a placement there. You want the sub under the range, because if you don't have the sub under this range, pink balloons will be able to make it through here, because you will lose one single shot. You will miss one single shot, which will let too many pink balloons come through here and leak. We're going to upgrade this monkey village to a monkey commerce, and we're going to put our second sniper, who is going to become a 022 on first, in the range of that village as well. Now I'm going to turn off fast forward for this, and we're going to watch us win, I hope. Yep, there we go. It's that first wave. If that first wave, here's another big wave of them. It nearly leaks green, but you'll be fine. If you make it past the first wave, you should be fine, and you should be able to make it past the rest of them. It's never the top layer, it's always this bottom layer. We don't have enough lead popping to beat the next couple rounds, so we're going to upgrade to even faster firing, which allows this guy to finish off all the leads before we have any dangers. As you can see, no leads left. If you didn't get faster firing, you would have leaked the lead. Alright. Now we're going to buy large caliber, and then deadly precision at the end of next round. Deadly precision, and that's it. We're not touching anything else for the Moab. And now let's watch this Moab get destroyed. My boy racks up a beautiful amount of damage per shot. And it's down. It's always very consistent. Every single time I've had a blue balloon nearly leak. And every single time it's been popped by this guy, this submarine.
Yeah, success. Back to it then.
Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put a secondary village right about here. Now, again, you want to make sure that there is enough room for this glue gunner, which, as you can see here, there is enough for this glue gunner, and you want to make sure there's enough room down here for a boomerang. Now we're going to buy discount and jungle drums. The jungle drums, if you place it directly beside this village, should be able to barely put this submarine in range. Alright, and next thing we're going to do is start going for upgrades on our camo sniper. 44, we're going to get semi-automatic. End of 43, start of 44, we're going to get semi-automatic. By the way, 47, end of 46, we're going to get full auto rifle now. I left enough room for the glue, right? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, round 50, we're going to grab our MAME Moab. And while we're here, we're also going to get our 022 village. So now this guy's able to hit DDTs, and he's able to stall them out, which is beautiful. And this guy can see camo. Good for him. Oh, fix my back, baby. Why'd you say that? Anyway. We're going to be dropping down our boomerang here, which we can immediately upgrade to a 402. This is going to be our round 59 defense. He's just going to chill here. You know, vibe and schmoo all the way to 59. Now we're going to start our save up for our first tier 5, which is going to be our elite defender, which will coincidentally be our round 63 defense. And here's 59. The round with a million camo leads. Daro Brian up here, which I've nicknamed him, so I'm going to keep that going with the rest of the run, is able to handle all the top layer leads, while, let's call him Sam Campbell, is able to handle the bottom leads, for obvious reasons. We're calling him Sam Campbell. And now, round 60, elite defender, still on first. Let's press start. BFB gets completely stalled out until it pops and just dies. I'll turn it off of, we'll keep it on full speed. There we go. Actually off, yeah. So there's no more cerams left. And look, the leads don't even make it outside of the entrance. They show up, they die. Jason Mantzoukas here pops down all of the ceramics, and boom, they're gone again. Time for the biggest wave, the final wave. The one that has more ceramics than the last two. And it's over. Good work, everybody. And now this defense is going to hold us all the way up until our second tier 5, which is going to be our Glaive Lord on round 79. So I'll see you guys on probably 76, I think is the next scary round. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, here we are on 76. A bunch of regrow camo ceramics. Now, they will get far on the bottom side, unfortunately. If you do get scared, we always feel free to use your Sada abilities. For round 76, round 78, and even 63, if you are getting scared and you're like, maybe I didn't do the setup properly, I'm scared, what if they're gonna leak, oh my gosh. Click the sword charge ability, click her level 10 ability. She'll just clear all the balloons on the screen. You'll be fine. And there we go. End of 78, on to 79, we get the Glaive Lord. Perfect. I'm going to place down the Glue Gunner next. We're going to put him right in between the villages above the Dart Monkey. Perfect. Set him to strong for now, and yes, that will be changing later. And we're slowly going to upgrade this guy to a 024. Just start upgrading him the bottom path. So yeah, Glaive Lord pretty much shreds all these rounds. And everything else we're getting is essentially support. Even the final Sniper Monkey we get up there is going to be for support. For round 80, I will get the Moab Glue. You don't need it. Round 80 will be fine. I'm just slowly going to build into it just so I don't forget. Sometimes if I don't immediately place down a tower, I will forget that it's there. Or I will forget that I need to place it down and upgrade it, and then I'll just press play on the round, and then it's like, oh shit, I didn't upgrade the tower. You idiot, you didn't upgrade the tower. And it's like, oh shit. And then you just lose the round. And then you gotta restart the entire thing. So that's why I tend to place things down early in the progression list. And upgrade them as we go. Alright. So now I'm going to afford a 1-2. And then the next one will be an 0-2-2 at the end of this round. Not an 0-2-2, an 0-2-4, sorry. 0-2-4, end of this round. Set to strong. The next thing after getting this Glue Gunner down is going to be on round 87, which is going to be our Sniper Monkey. Our final Sniper Monkey. And I said that he was going to be support. So you might think, oh, that just means that it's going to be another May Moab. But no. Not a bitch. It's actually going... What it's actually going to be is the middle path sniper to give these guys a speed boost in their attack. Okay. We're now going to put him down, right there. That should have said 88, not 87. Okay. That's fine, you can get your supply drop down. Feel free to use the ability, because they let you use that ability now in Chimps. It just doesn't give you anything. I don't know why I wrote down 86, or 87 instead of 88. I should have written down 88. I just didn't. Anyway. We're going to get the Elite Sniper, even faster firing. Make sure to switch him back to first, because Elite is inconsistent. And for some reason it defaults them to Elite. Now, unfortunately for us, we're about $143 off. We're exactly $143 off of getting the MIB, which means that these two currently cannot shoot DDTs. So all of our DDT damage is coming from Dara O'Brien up here, our May Moab, and Sam Campbell, the Glaive Lord. Luckily for us, 90 is no issue. Just leave it on fast forward, and all the DDTs are dead. We're gonna buy the MIB now. Play 91. Now for 92, what we're actually going to do here is we're going to switch the Glue Gunner to close. Because with it on close, it will be shooting down this line most of the time. Shooting here, 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 and right about this area. It stalls out the perfect amount of balloons, because if we leave it on strong, it only shoots back here. It shoots consistently straight down towards the boomerang, and then these balloons up here will leak. There you go. Now, 92, not normally a scary round for most people, because, you know, it doesn't have DDTs, it doesn't have anything. It's not normally a scary round. But for this specific setup, if you do not have this glue gun around close, you will die to 92 specifically. Alright, and now it's time to save up for the super glue, which is going to be our final tier 5 of the run. Gonna be honest with you, I got scared there. Those mobs got really far and I got scared, so I used the ability. I already made it to like 98, and then I completely forgot to switch this guy off of close to first after buying super glue, which ends up making it just target the last BFB, or the last ZOMG, permastalling it, when in reality we want to end up using this super glue as an attacker, which is why I needed it on first, but I forgot to do that, and the run died on 98, so I had to redo everything. We're back here though, so that's fun. Still on close. I will remind you guys once we get there to switch to first. Man, I'm getting scared. I hate Pat Spawn because I never know when... Oh my god. We can now purchase super glue in the middle of 96. It provides us that little extra safety bit against the ZOMGs for the end of this round. Make sure you purchase it right as soon as it's available and switch it back to first. Do not do what I did and forget to switch it to first, because when 98 comes, you will lose. You should be able to beat 96 without buying it mid-round, but it's always safer to buy it mid-round. Okay, now I'm going to place down this submarine. I should have done this before the round started, but I forgot to do that. I'm going to buy a 230, and then a 240. Now, this is the final scary round of the entire run, round 98. I'm going to show you all the towers and everything that they're set on, just so we're clear and we're ready to go. 025 on first. Why are you on elite? Oh my god. That's why I had that's why I had such a close call on 94 there. Was because this guy was on elite. Oh my god. Kids, don't do runs. Don't do these runs at midnight. You will forget some very simple stuff. Okay, so 025 on first. 052 on first. 402 on strong. 025 on first. 502 on first. Dart monkeys don't matter. 230 on first. 202 and 032 villages. And then Sada just on first. And this should hopefully be 98. Flawlessly. Uh-oh. I got scared. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, and I don't know why or when or how. Okay. 98 done. 99 is incredibly easy. There you go. Okay, and then we got all this money left over. So for round 100, what we're going to do is we're going to spam ballistic missile. So the second the bat comes out, the fourth ability. Then for the rest of the run, I'm just going to spam Sada's first ability, and it'll work perfectly. Check it out. Ballistic missile, unfortunately, will not come back up in time. And then we got these two constantly firing while Sada's in range. This provides a lot of extra damage. And that's the final Sada ability. We get two of them off. Switch. So keep Glue Gunner on strong. Or sorry, keep Glue Gunner on first. it freezes the DDTs always, and then luckily for us, the Glaive Lord manages to finish them off, and the rest of this is a bloody permastall. Man, call me Sean Spencer the way I'm psychic, baby. Anyway, there you go. Proof of the black metal popping up. There's proof of purchase of the black metal popping up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. There are a couple difficult rounds in there to mess around with, so be careful. Use your SOT abilities. Use your SOT level 10 when you get scared, and you should be perfectly fine. Have a good day and a good night. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.